Stand clear of the closing doors. Welcome back, everybody. I think this is episode 7 of Purple Rocks. We took a bit of a 2-week hiatus because somebody thought it would be fun to take a little ice fishing trip in Alaska for 2 weeks, but there's no service out there, so we couldn't record.
I'm very sorry about it. Hey, at least it was successful. I did wind up with a nice 4 foot Atlantic salmon. Atlantic Arctic salmon. I was happy. I was happy. Then I pulled out a nice little sunfish and actually caught myself a frozen shark. And by caught, I mean cut it out of the ice.
Was
But
the
I
shark
will
okay?
say, I I want everybody to know, penguins not nice. Not nice
Penguins,
creatures.
penguins,
I had
penguins are
three. I had three come
penguins
up.
are
I
from
had three like come up to me, like they were like talking to me, gave them a couple sardines, and then I had a puffin stand behind my ankle while a polar bear pushed me over.
penguins are from the South Pole.
Just, dude, it sounded like he muted his mic, but he wasn't muted. Oh, he's just not talking.
Anyway, we have a lot to catch up on these last 2 weeks. I want to go last though.
All right, I'll start. Two W's in the past week for my baseball team, which is one more than last year. So living on cloud nine right now with 3 winnable games coming up in the next couple days. So stay tuned. Also finally broke my slump that I was sleeping in for all of the past 3 weeks.
Share your
So that's
stat
also
lines.
fun. That's fun. My stat lines look like crap, but they're only going up.
No,
They're
the
only
one
going
was
up.
funny. The one was funny.
Yeah, the one is funny. I
Share it.
scored 4 times,
There
but
we go.
got 2 hits because I got drilled twice by 2 different pitchers. I got right in the ribs. I think I still have a little bit of a visual bruise right here. That every time I take
Looks
a
like a nipple.
deep breath, it hurts. And so just moving right now hurts just ever so slightly. But no, they're not broken, thankfully, because I got them checked out. And then and this week I came off of a spring break, which I was an absolute party animal for. I stayed on campus, practiced every day, and then drank nothing but water with my teammates. Because we were under a strict no drinking thing and staying calm and staying out of trouble while we're on campus because we were literally 27 out of about 45-ish 50 people on this campus, which says something and makes you really stand out uh, in a crowded room.
It's crazy. Only 50 people on
Well,
campus. Where did the other half go?
The other half actually went home back to their farms
Hmm.
because I'm in the middle of nowhere, just like
I
where I
was
live.
gonna, I was gonna say I saw your school's Instagram's hype video after your first win, and I don't know why I didn't like it, but I should have. But
Because
it
you
was a
don't like
great
posts on
video.
Instagram, so you say.
Yeah,
But I've seen you. I know you do.
We've
dude,
seen
I liked the egg a
That's
while
not it.
ago.
That's
the
not it.
egg.
It's not just limited to the world record egg, which I believe has been broken.
Yeah, it probably
Wait, by
has.
what?
I want to say it was almost certainly a soccer player. I don't remember which one.
Was it like
Cristiano
after the World Cup?
Ronaldo, I know
I think
has the most followers.
no, it's Messi. It was Messi after the World Cup. That's what I thought, but I didn't want to say it and be wrong.
Wow, good. I'm a happy Messi one. Really happy. If it wasn't Poland, if it wasn't Poland, it was gonna be Argentina. You know?
Well, I mean, Poland got moved, so
Yeah, it's still haven't found it.
yeah, I don't know what you mean by this
Dude,
Poland.
Yeah, they're playing in Group Z.
I couldn't take the walk there.
Speaking of stuff like flipping out of existence, we I have a there's this kid on campus here, and I kid you not, like this is probably the most unreal, like re real person that you've ever met. Like he doesn't make any sense. And so a running joke here is that this kid is just a fever dream. That everybody on this campus sees, realizes, acknowledges, but nobody believes that he's actually real because of the stuff that comes out of his mouth and the like actions he does. It makes no sense. Like he'll walk up behind you and like just put his hand and go like he's shaving the back of your head randomly. And then he'll like the other thing is that he loves to do is he'll just come up and like try to talk to you, but no matter what, he'll like put his hand on like your shoulder or like your back and then just start awkwardly like rubbing you.
W Riz.
I mean,
That's a homie
I
right there.
guess. Sure. If you like to be touched without permission, like go for
Where's
it.
he at?
I know a lot of people do get a little upset about that stuff, but
That guy
What's your
reminds
own?
me of the dining hall menace. Seb
Oh,
knows what I'm talking about.
dude,
dining
that
hall
man
menace?
is
Yeah, we can get into that
He-
another time. But
No, get into it now.
nah, I don't. Out of privacy for this individual, I don't want to talk too much about it.
also, it is not friendly. Lots of mean things were said, or
Yeah.
he said them, but
Yeah,
so we can't get into it.
yeah. Seb, how have you been since we last got together?
Dude, I guess what I did today.
Back.
No
Woke up.
cardio, but I was in a jacuzzi today, guys.
Ooh,
It was great. My balls feel fantastic. I hope that's not a half point. Is that a half point?
no, but
Good,
don't do
good.
it again.
But
Basketballs,
thank you.
baseballs, what type of
Oh,
balls?
dude,
What do you,
football,
His
obviously my
eyeballs.
favorite sport. My eyeballs,
Yeah.
as well. Yeah,
Oh, do
but-
yours come out too?
always. Well, you don't
You gotta-
take yours
you
out
gotta-
before you go to bed.
You got to clean them.
You guys
On
don't take yours out before you go to
occasion.
bed.
Sometimes I forget. Like sometimes I just sleep with them in.
Yeah, you guys don't charge them.
No. See, I got the new ones that when they're in, they don't like they're plug in instead of a charge. It's weird.
Mine are solar
It
powered.
works. Solar.
Man, you guys. Oh my
Yeah.
God, dude.
So do you have to like leave
I wish
when
I
you
could
go to
afford
bed?
'em.
Do you have to like leave them out on like the patio to get charged, or like?
No, they have a long battery life. It's like those solar powered calculators whose battery never really runs out because it's, in
How
the
many
sun
kudos did that
enough of the
cost you?
time. How many what?
How many coups did that cost
It
you?
was only 200 goop to change.
200?
That's
Where? Oh, it must have
that's
been in your
more than
personal
That's
shop.
more than I have in my
Must have been in his
bank.
personal
Yeah,
shop,
but
man.
the goop to change is harder to come by than the kudos.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know about
Unless you buy.
nowadays. Yeah,
You
true.
could buy the goop,
But
though.
who's going to do
But-
that?
Yeah, that's like buying Fortnite V-Bucks, and I've totally never done that.
Yeah. I need you to pay me back for that, by the way.
For sure. How many V-Bucks do I owe you, Austin?
No, you owe me US dollars that I used
Oh.
to buy you V-Bucks because you don't have a
Oh.
valid credit card.
Wait, actually,
No,
I thought that was a joke.
Dude, I was about to start Venmoing you. I was like, shoot.
I should have
No.
kept going with it.
Dang it.
Yes, you should have.
I was like, dang, I owe Austin a couple hundred V-Bucks, man. I would have gotten you a skin. This is really good tea. I've been sipping on this the entire time.
In his
What
Uncle
tea is
Iro
it?
era.
Yeah, it's really good tea. It's cherry.
How do you have cherry? I've never heard of cherry tea before.
it's
I've heard of
it's like
colored
a
tea, like green tea.
it's like it's Polish, it's Solczek, and it's like it's not really a
Doesn't
tea
look like I
bag.
have a mullet right now. I
Can
don't
you
want it
tell me
to.
more?
you
Can
look
you tell me more
majestic.
about the Polish, those people? Since they've blipped out of existence, I don't know what they're like.
What do you want to know about the Polish, man?
Like, what do
Wait,
they
we
do?
got the walk.
What do
What
they eat?
what is there to
How do
know?
they
We have the
sound?
walk. We have the walk.
You have the cow.
We have the cow. Oh, I could start singing the song right now if I wanted to.
Do it.
Tylko jedno głowie mam, koksu 5 gramów. I'm not gonna keep going. But you know I know it.
I know you know it.
That was solid.
Ethan,
All
do you
right,
know like the lyrics to that song in
I
English?
have no idea what the
It's
lyrics
so
are.
weird. Something
It's
about
a-
an eel.
No, it's not. It's dark.
It's dark.
It's dark.
I gotta get the translation
Yeah.
sometime.
I would try to, but it's something about cocaine.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's rough.
Wait,
but we're not
It's about drugs and suicide.
not podcast friendly.
You're
wait,
the one
I
who
want to go
said,
to Poland now.
too bad you can't find it.
We got the walk, dude. You're gonna meet
So is-
who
Like, there's
made
gotta be
that
a
song?
treasure map to Poland, right?
Why am I blanking on who made it?
Is it Lil Yachty?
I think it might
You
be. I
sure?
don't want to say yes. I don't want
Yeah,
to say yes and be wrong.
At the
It's
entrance of
a
Poland, he
human.
just greets
I
you with a
can tell you
handshake.
that it was a
Yeah.
human individual that did it.
Yeah, it is Lil Yachty.
I took the walk,
Nah, Poland is like Florida,
Nebraska.
kind of.
I remember the week that song came out, we were playing baseball, and Seb goes, I found the perfect walk-up song. And I
Oh,
said,
yeah.
if you say it's that new Poland song, I'm blocking you. And he goes, never mind.
But because think about it, walk up, took the
Walk
walk.
up. I
Walk
actually
up.
got a walk for Christmas. Like, actually, I just haven't
Wow.
broke out the walk.
Oh, I was about to say you really just broke your team's like no substance deal. No, like that. I thought. Oh, wait. I thought you meant you got walk like lean.
What?
You not know what? Never mind.
What'd you say? Walk. So you got walk for Christmas.
Yeah, a
Like
walk.
like a pan?
Yeah, like
Okay.
like the actual
Why
walk.
did you?
Okay.
But why did you follow that up with after we were just talking about walk to Poland? I thought you just got.
What do you
lean
mean?
for
Why would he?
Christ- I thought you got lead for Christmas.
It's
and
Because I
you
totally fair
got
why he would
no, I
follow it up
got
with
and you
a
were saving
walk.
it for a special
There is
occasion.
it's a pan, but it's not.
Yeah.
It's like bullshit.
Yeah.
And
Oh.
it's called a walk. And so I
Yeah.
got a walk.
That's sick.
But I didn't know that was I didn't know that was the walk talked about in the song. I
Yo, you
walked
could-
about the walk in the walk of the song walk, not the walk.
You could make walk in that walk.
I could make
You
walk.
could.
Like,
But could you
That
do it
would-
while walking?
Then it would be walk on walk.
yeah. Oh, you could stack walks on with walk on. It's walk on walk on walk on walk. You keep stacking the
has
walks
gone
with
downhill
walks.
And then
fast.
if you
It has
carry
gone
it, then you're walking
extremely
with walk
downhill.
on walk.
Yeah. Cue the intro.
Un video más, mi gente. Me gustaría saber de dónde tú pides tiempo.
Yeah, good call. Good call.
Good fire,
Yeah.
fire.
All right. Let me talk
Oh.
about my week
Yes.
before we get into the meat of the episode. So I had nothing really interesting until the past couple days. So I'm just going to talk about Sunday here, which was sports filled for me in the season of March Madness and the World Baseball Classic. I was doing some balling of my own. Now, started off with a basketball tournament for a charity, and I was terrible. And we also had an intramural softball game that night at 10 o'clock. The basketball tournament was from like 2 to 4:30. And after I was bad, I kid you not,
How did you have a softball game at 10 o'clock?
there are lights.
Good scheduling, man. Great scheduling.
Were you on turf?
Yeah.
Did you play against women?
No.
I see. So were you playing baseball?
No, it was a softball. They don't have intramural baseball. It is quite simply men's
I
softball.
feel like this is appropriation to some degree.
I don't think it is. But anyway,
Can we
after the shut up. Respectfully. I'm not putting up with this again. After I had gotten back from the basketball tournament, I said I need to clear my head, and I pulled an Aaron Rodgers and turned my lights off and sat in this room for about 4 hours. And then I walked out and said, I'm not talking to anyone until I get a hit in the game tonight, which didn't last because I kept talking to people while warming up. And so I'm the leadoff hitter for whatever reason. Get a line drive single into left field. Yes.
Did you have a walk-up song?
No, unfortunately.
What would have your walk-up song been if you had one?
Boombastic.
That's solid.
Nice.
Anyway, I had a line drive single in the left field. I'm standing on first base. I start talking again, and I'm feeling incredible. And then this kid Nick gets up to bat behind me, and guess what he does?
Doesn't feel incredible.
It's a home run.
He grounds into a fielder's choice, so I don't even get to run the bases. But anyway, after the second inning, we were down 12-2. And
Oh
wouldn't
my
you know it, we wound up
holy
winning.
freaking
Wouldn't you know it,
smokes,
we wound up winning the game 14-13. So
Them?
we won.
Oh, okay.
I said we won the game 14-13. Them? No. There are a couple people that I'm going to have to talk about. And we're going to start with this guy named Andy, who is his player comp is Mookie Betts because this dude is insanely accurate throwing from the outfield. But he's lefty. And for the first like 3 innings, he was using a righty glove. So I would watch him, field the ball, and then he would flick the glove off and then throw the ball in. And there was one where he threw it into our shortstop who botched the catch. This is Nick, the guy that grounded into a fielder's choice. He botched the catch, and then they have a base runner rounding third who at that point goes home. And I'm playing second base. I want to play short, but Nick won't. Nick thinks he's better than he is and doesn't want to move from there. So I'm behind him. I grab it, strike to home plate, guys out. And, if we don't get that play, then it goes into extras and who knows what happens. But who should we talk about next? Oh, we got to talk about Joey, our first baseman. Nick had quite the night. Nick played
Votto?
short no, not Joey Votto, but he was our first baseman. So Nick threw over from shortstop and it bounced way short and hit Joey right in the nether regions. He had to be pulled from the field for the rest of that inning, but he came back and played really well.
L.
Next
Don't wanna know
person we
that
got to
feeling.
talk about. Next person we got to talk about is Gavin, who I think joined our team as a free agent, but his player comp is Aaron Judge. He had 7 RBIs through 2 home runs. He had 2 home runs, 1 grand slam, 1 3-runner.
Oh my gosh.
Gosh.
Is this man
Yeah.
tall?
No, he's shorter than I
Wow,
am.
she's got that power.
Is he like Bigums?
No.
He just knows how to use that body.
He just-
use
yeah.
his thang.
Yeah.
Thangs
And
with that thang.
it's same team pitching. And for the majority of our comeback, I was on the mound because
Shout
Both
out to the
times I got-
pitcher. I was just gonna say.
both times I got on base, I would get fielder's choice at second. But
'Cause,
hopefully the order gets
ho-
moved around for the next game, and I get to play shortstop
hopefully
next game. because
niggas
Nick
will
is an
look at
error
this
machine.
podcast.
Yeah, hopefully not. He's friends with Adam.
You're getting benched. Sorry, Nick.
Yeah, I passed. Nick lives in this building, and I waved to him the next day, and I don't think he knew who I was because he just looked really creeped out. So
That's
yeah, that
He'll
was
know who
that.
you are soon.
that's
I'm
awkward.
gonna make sure he never forgets me.
That's ominous. That could be
Anyway.
taken very ominously. All right,
Let's hop
we're not
into-
getting past that real. How are you gonna make sure he
So-
never forgets?
A 5,000 OPS next game.
Just like you gotta give him the friendly nudge. Be like, oh, dude, try second base. You
I'm
know,
gonna ask to play short next game.
rest up those
You just gotta
legs.
do a little pat on the boot.
No, so what happened? How
Just
he
the
got
side.
to playing short was the first game we got out there, and as we're running out into the field, I'm like, "Yo, what position does everybody play?" Utter silence. And I said, "Does anyone care if I take short?" No one says anything. I run to short. Nick comes out and says, "I'm going to play on second base," and that didn't last because we didn't have a third baseman. So we just sort of wound up shifting over. So I played third and he played short. And I balled out at third and he made some errors that game as well. But every time the ball was hit to me, the other team was hyping me up. It was a weird feeling.
You gotta love when the other team hypes you up.
Yeah. At the end, they
Always.
were like, well, we lost that game 17-4. I think it was 17-3, but in the books it's 17-4. I scored 2 of the runs, and the other run was a Chester solo home run.
Oh yeah.
Oh shoot!
And yeah, as we were lining it up at the end of the game, the other team was like, "You should play with us next time. We'll bounce them even quicker." I wasn't sure how to take that. But anyway, let's get into random ranking.
hey, if they're offering you more money,
I'm not
sometimes
here
a
for the
trade
money.
is
I
worth it.
no, see if they I don't care about the money, but if they offer me starting shortstop, I'll take it.
Valid. Oh, very valid.
let's get into random ranking, but with a twist. So
Yeah.
since Seb wants a chance, we're gonna do the worst things this time. Since Seb is obviously terrible at thinking of good things,
Yes.
we're gonna see how this goes.
Yes.
I'll introduce my item
It was
first.
finally time.
It's not really an item. It's gonna be thinking of a good comeback after the conversation has ended.
Yeah.
I think
Anyone else can
everybody's
feel free to
problem
share.
is-
theirs.
everybody has had that moment.
Yeah.
And flashbacks.
Yeah.
Mine is going to be banging your toe on the corner of a wall, not furniture, but a wall. Because I always think the wall is a lot worse than the furniture. I think that's what I'm gonna rock with.
I feel confident that I will somehow choke this, but this actually happened to me today. But you're gonna go somewhere. Your goldfish is dying. He needs CPR. You're driving, and then all of a sudden, a freight train right in front of you, right as you're about to get there, a freight train, a coal freight train, 8 minutes, just 2.5 miles an hour. Your goldfish is laying there. It's over. That's
I think
all.
it was
That's my
over when you
scenario.
pulled the goldfish out the water.
He's
still in the water.
probably. I don't think
Isn't he?
CPR in water would help either.
Well, if he's laying there,
He's probably drowning. Take him out of the water and give him CPR.
Yeah, man.
yeah, goldfish can't swim.
Blow air into his
Everybody
lungs.
knows that.
I'm ready to rank him.
I am too. But Austin,
right off the
you
bat,
fourth.
I'm going to say that the least bad, number one is going to be the worst, but in number three, the least bad, I'm going to put mine, the thinking of a comeback 20 minutes after the conversation's over, because in my life, I have had it occur where that has happened and that conversation was later rehashed. And that extra thinking and thinking of comebacks that I did came through for me. So that has some upside to it. Then in second, I'm going to go the freight train, because you don't know for sure what's going to happen to the goldfish. And I love driving. You're in the car, you got your music.
But the goldfish.
Yeah, but the goldfish, but my toe. That thing could be broken. I could be sidelined for a week or two. I don't want to deal with that. Thankfully, that one hasn't happened to me
But
in
the
a long
toe's
time.
not gone. No, sorry. Continue.
I can buy another goldfish for 15 cents.
Not Jeff. I don't know why I'm getting so serious about this. I was about to shed real tears
I could tell you're teared up, man.
because of the
That's
goldfish
serious.
and because of the second place.
The goldfish is gone and already forgotten. Don't worry about it. All right. For me, I think I'm gonna go with freight train being number one. Yes, losing a goldfish
First
stinks,
one vote.
Wait, as in
but
the worst one?
no, as the best. As
Oh,
the
so
best.
that's number three. That's number three.
Yeah. That's the
Oh!
Plot
best.
twist. He
that
thought he had
deserves a
one.
mic
He thought he
muting.
had one.
I'm muting my mic.
Yeah, I mean, I don't drive anymore, and even if I did have one of two cars, rest in my own pieces. There's no trains by me, so I don't have to worry about them. And I mean, there's some here, but even when I'm here, I don't like go anywhere. So that's
Yeah,
obviously the best option. Following that up with, I hate doing it, but I think I have to go with stubbing a toe, because again, that doesn't happen very often. I think as we get older, we grow out of that and maybe fall back into it in the future. But it's like we're not rushing around our house anymore. It's our own house. It's our place of living. If you're knocking your toes into stuff, it's probably not a corner of a wall. It's probably not furniture. You're probably just kicking the little 4-year-old that's walking around on the playground
In which
because
case it's fun.
you're upset because your dog didn't catch the frisbee for the 4th time in a row. So
And
you
the goldfish
Spartan
died.
kick that.
Wow.
You either Spartan kick the little 5-year-old and then toe blow the 4-year-old, and that's when you bust up your toesies. So, and the worst thing has to be comebacks that you think of after the fact. I mean, like nowadays, maybe not even nowadays. Like often it's now like just people coming up with like saying like the obvious, like the B word, and calling you like the effity F word, stuff like that, where they're just being little meanie heads. And so those are boring. But when you're having like a legitimate like back and forth with like creativity in there, like when you tell somebody like go get lemon juice in their eyes or go carefully stomp on some Legos with socks on,
Wow.
like stuff like that is like when you can't think of something, it's like your pride is hurt, and it almost feels like a dishonor to your family. So yeah, I think that's gonna be my worst. And I hate dishonoring my family and my Rat Pack Nate.
I respect both of your guys' rankings. And for that, call me cheesy. I have a tie at first place between the both of you, and I'm in last because you know what? Today I was on I was waiting for my freight train to pass. The goldfish already passed away as well, and I actually did have 5 minutes of just peace where I was able to park the car and sit there. And yeah, but the reason why I gave you guys a tie was because the other day I actually stubbed my toe terribly, like so bad. And it was like, and it's actually a thing where I have my crutch, and I only have one crutch now because I kind of walk weird with it. But if I'm barefoot on my left foot, sometimes my left pinky toe, this has happened around 4 times now with the same
the
toe,
pinky toe.
will just kick the crutch, and I'm just sitting there for like 10 minutes, just holding it. I feel like it's fractured sometimes. It's not. I think I think it's been like I've hit it so many times, it's getting smaller and smaller to the point where the bone's gone. I don't know. Don't know what's wrong with it. But and then for the comebacks, I mean I'm so bad at comebacks to begin with, but my new comeback is just saying cringe because it's
Outdated.
Oh
It's
my
outdated.
god.
no, because like especially
That's
like if I'm playing
cringe.
Rocket League, if
You're
I'm playing Rocket League and
cringe.
guys like what a save, what a save, what a save, I'm on your head, I'm just right cringe, and and all I get is like a sad face or something back.
Nah, you
Okay,
gotta
I guess in that scenario it works.
No,
you gotta
but
say
yeah,
like you're in your father or something like cringe.
no, I won't
Saying
call. I
cringe
can't.
is
Like if my
cringe.
dad's like out. Well, I don't even know
Like the
what
mysterious
scenario I was
Voldemort.
gonna give there, but somebody was up to
Saying
me like,
cringe is cringe.
my
Facts. So
my
you just said it twice, by the way.
cringe. Cue the intro.
Un video más, mi gente. Me gustaría saber de dónde tú pides tiempo.
Sorry.
That's so
It was
hard to edit.
it was only the
Else.
second one,
Else. Said
guys.
that was perfect. That was perfect. That was
We
best.
have we only have gone through the random rankings, and we still have a big mega list.
We've got
And I
a
gotta say,
new
I am
segment
excited.
coming up.
I'm
got a
excited for this
Do
list.
we want to get
Segment
into the
later
new
called
segment?
Mount Rushmore. No, we gotta build up the tension.
Yeah, I think it should be last, right?
No, it's not gonna be last
No?
because people will
Oh,
flick
I
off
see
by
the
then.
order. I see the order.
Yeah. So we're going
Yeah.
Who's Who, Smash Bros.
I'm
I'm
gonna-
ready.
I'm
Deb, you
ready.
might be ready. Oh,
Yeah,
Ethan's
I'm
ready.
ready.
I'm excited to hear what Ethan has.
All right.
Seb, you go first since I went
Yeah,
first. and
Seb,
you went
rock
last
I'm
in the
first?
last one. Yeah.
Rock
Okay.
with
This was
it.
your idea.
So I'll start off with Ethan. I don't know why,
Cringe.
but for Ethan, I have Ness.
No
Because-
shot.
You have Ness too?
Yeah.
Yeah. And his side A is a baseball bat.
Exactly.
Okay. He's cooler than Lucas, in my opinion. It was either Lucas or Ness, and I
I
was
feel
like,
like
yo.
you're about to give me Lucas.
No. Oh my God,
Okay.
it's so funny. No, cool. His side A is a baseball bat. He's got the cap. I don't know what that has to do with you.
So you
But
could be capping.
he's cap. Oh, yeah. And I should probably get to Austin. For Austin, I have Terry.
I don't know
Okay.
who Terry is.
Let me just compare the two. And I just feel like if Austin would just somehow managed to make his way into Smash, he'd have the same exact fighting style. This guy's just here. Wait, gotta
I
pull
feel
up a
like you're
picture
about
of
to
this.
show me the ugliest person I've ever
No,
seen.
man,
I
dude,
think
Terry
I
has
know
some
who
swag. Bro, look at Terry.
Okay. Okay.
Look at Terry. Okay,
All
let me
right.
get a better photo of him. Okay, a little cheeked up, a little sus, but here you go. Yeah,
I don't
he
skip
just
legs.
he does, and he's like known for kicking the living poop out of his opponents in Smash.
He
So
looks like he skips legs.
You think?
You-
Wait, wait.
you-
You
don't make
think
me look up
Austin's
him
a
legs.
kicker? You think Austin's somebody who would fight with kicks?
I mean, if he wants to show off the full potential of his legs, then I probably would as well. No? Wow.
No. Moving to you, Seb. Moving to you. I
Wow.
think that's a bust. Personally, I think that's a bust.
Wow.
Ness was a 10 out of 10, though.
Ness, I'll give you
Um,
Ness. Ness was fired. Ness was fired.
For me, I have Luigi
Oh,
because
my goodness.
he's
Plot twist.
he's not, but he's meant to be the less serious
Your mic
Mario
unplugged.
brother. Be like I'd be like he just randomly like walked his way into a mansion. That's his entire video game franchise. I feel like that'd be the same thing I did if I was in his world. Yeah. And I also like Luigi. Thank you. That is my TED
Fair.
Talk. My mic unplugged. What a way to end it.
Ethan, you heard me say your mic unplugged,
I
right?
heard it. I
Okay.
heard
Oh,
it.
I didn't hear.
heard
No,
it.
I mic unplugged and I
Seb,
didn't hear you
did
say
you
it.
dye your hair blonde recently by chance?
I'm so afraid to answer that question. I don't know why.
It's all right.
What
You're
house?
pretty. You're
Yes.
so pretty.
Yes,
You're so pretty.
I did dye my hair blonde. Why? Did you notice? Did you notice?
Yeah, I
Oh,
can
thank
see
you.
it in the way you're acting. All right. Austin, rock
Oh.
with it. Austin, you can roll.
No, you're next. I went first in the last one,
You
so
want
I
me
go
to?
last now.
All right.
Yeah. Oh, Seb will never know.
I guess I won't start. I guess I'll finish with them. I'll start with me first. I actually gave myself Pitt. One, brown hair. Two, he's not a big beef boy, but he's
I
like
just
a
want to let you
fast,
know,
smart
Ethan.
boy.
It's not your turn.
Seb, I went with
Do not.
Pitt. I gave myself Pitt. I also like know
Terrible.
how to use a bow, and I was always a fan of like the double blades. And
You're no angel.
I always
After
thought
what
that
you
was
just
cool.
said.
I also believe I'm an angel, like sent from the heavens, but not like the new angel where they're like, "Oh," where they're like the sinister, like old fable-y
Are you a
angels that are
you
more
a,
like menacing and more like demonic.
a
in,
biblically
like,
accurate
ideology.
angel?
Yeah, a
Okay.
biblically accurate. Somebody who's not.
That's harder to say than I thought it would be.
I think that's me. For Austin, I went a different route. I did not go with a kicker because I know Austin and I know what he's more into. There were some good ideas.
This,
I
if you know what I'm
did
saying.
go a little base off looks, obviously. So and that's for everybody. So I went with Shulk, who
I need
is
to look up which one that is.
Nice.
He
You picked the
is-
goth boy.
he's not a goth boy. He rocks with this. I'm blanking on the game that he's from. Blonde hair, blue eyes. He rocks with
Xenoblade.
a big boy sword, laser sword, and one of his abilities is powering up a specific trait of him, whether it's speed, jumping, shield, smash, or buster. He's one of my favorites.
What's Buster?
Buster is when you can yeet him.
You,
Or
you gotta
no,
find
when you
out.
do
I
more
hardly
damage,
know
when
her.
you
Gotta find
when
out.
you do more damage. And like he's gorgeous. He's a beautiful specimen, just like yourself. Uh,
He doesn't
athletic,
lift.
melee
who lifts?
combat, has a counter, which typically anybody who has a counter, I always looked at as having a higher IQ
I hate
and like
counters though.
being more intelligent, even though they're toxic in the game. But the traits that get boosted is what I think of most, especially playing sports with Austin. He's sort of just like randomly, you'll just see, ooh, super speed, ooh, hops,
But all at
ooh,
the same time is the thing.
Yeetus that meetus. Uh, sometimes at the same time, sometimes on its own. It's very interesting. For Seb, I was in a toss up. I was in a toss up between two biggies.
I think I picked one of them.
The honorable
Alright.
mention,
Okay.
was Wario.
Okay.
Was my honorable mention.
Fair.
I feel like that's just disrespectful. Bro. Man's
But
got his hitting streak back, and
But
he's
I
got-
didn't. But
I agree with
didn't-
it. No,
I
the fart thing is there.
oh.
But I'm not going with Wario. It's disrespectful. So my
Oh,
choice
you're
is
not. Oh.
actually King DDD because he's
DDD's
big.
nuts.
He's a big
I-
beef boy.
I like that.
He's
DDD's
always
nuts.
smiley, and you know he can fit so much in that big mouth of his. He's always swallowing. He can take a lot of mass, and he has a lot of mass on himself. So I just think it fits you perfectly. Plus, you're like the face. You sometimes your faces are identical. With like,
I enjoy mutilating a pink ball.
all right, somebody else.
All right, so two of mine have already been said. I did have King DDD for Sebastian. That one I
Double
just did.
King DDD's nuts.
I just didn't have.
Give
I
me
did
that.
not. I didn't have to think about that one at all, really. And then for Ethan, I was between one of the Fire Emblem Goobs and Ness, and I wound up going with Ness. Had I gone the Fire Emblem way, I probably would have gone with Marth. No explanation. But Ness just is so much better as a comparison for Ethan, not necessarily in terms of ability in the game. But yeah, the side A baseball swing is what really brought it home for me, no pun intended. And for me, I went mainly off of looks, but I also know my style. I did think about going Link. I didn't go Link. I almost went Link. I went Toon Link. I think the looks are a little more similar there, and there's a similar enough, fight style where it works. Link is my main for those who don't know. That doesn't mean I'm good with him. That just means I use him more than everybody else.
Fair. I mean, Link. I was thinking of Link for a little bit, but I don't know. I like my pick for you, but Link
Yeah,
is
I don't
also
know
a
why I
good
didn't put you
valid
for
pick.
Link. I really don't know why.
You want to know? You want to know what it is? Is because of the new what's the new Link game? The Zelda.
The one that's the second one?
No, the one that was just released on the Switch like a year or two. Breath of the Wild. The Breath of
Yeah.
the Wild character has different hair coloring and like is a little like I think it steers further away from the cosmetic look that
I
you
might
once
have that
shared.
one actually.
Yeah. The looks, I think that's where I lost with the looks.
Mhm.
And I think that's why, because the picture that I looked at was like the darker brown hair with the long sideburns.
Mhm.
Yeah. But okay, I think
Yeah.
those are all solid picks for
Yeah.
I don't think
We did
anybody
good.
missed. I don't think anybody
No.
missed. Outside of
Let's-
maybe Wario.
No,
No,
Wario.
Wario
Wario's
was pretty
fire.
good.
Yeah. Let's get into Mount Rushmore, the new segment where we pick a category and we make decisions on who would be on our Mount Rushmore for that category. Today we've got superheroes. So
namely DC and Marvel. We did not
Yes,
expand. We
namely.
also did not
Yes.
include anti-heroes or
villains.
any
They'll get their own
anti-heroes or
list.
villains. Yes.
Eventually.
So we're gonna
Um,
have Ethan start it off instead of all saying all four. We're gonna have Ethan start and set the benchmark. Seb and I already have our decisions made, and we will take Ethan's and make any changes that we see fit or keep it the same.
So for starters, I'm obviously I think for my Mount Rushmore, you have to have the first guy everybody thinks of when you go superhero. You gotta go with Superman. He's gotta be the front man. He's the lead
Yep.
singer. That's your guy. Following that up with maybe lead guitarist action, second most prominent face. You gotta go with Spider-Man, the friendly neighborhood web slinger. Big name. I don't know any kid who doesn't like him. And like he's just somebody to look up to, even if it's Tom Holland. Getting past that, I get into a little bit more of my bias here with my 3-4 man. I think for my drummer, I think I gotta go. I gotta go with my solid pick. Somebody I love. Somebody that, if you really get down to brass tacks, is honestly godlike to a degree. If you really start to break down some science and some theory. Flash, my main man, speedster on Earth, speedster in. But yeah, that'd be my third man, and then following that up with Thor, my favorite in Marvel comedic. Thank gosh it steers away from the Norse god Thor. I don't think I'd pick a ginger to be on my list ever. Nothing against him. Just past history stuff with whamming stuff happens.
I went to Ohio over the summer. I don't recommend it, by the way, to meet some extended family that I had never met before, most for the most part. And they all called me Thor. And they were some weird people,
That's a
but
compliment.
there are worse things to be called.
There are worse
Yeah.
things to be called.
And
I
in
mean,
addition,
It's a compliment, man.
yeah,
I did say Boombastic would have been my walk up, but that was kind of on a whim. I would probably be more likely to go with the Immigrant Song, the song from, well, what people now unfortunately call the song from Ragnarok.
Yeah.
But I feel like it makes too much sense.
that is so.
Yeah, that one.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I'm so glad that what didn't come through for the sake of the viewers' ears. Anyway, I'm gonna get into mine. So it's pretty obvious.
Sorry, that took me a second to process.
I also
Yeah,
had Superman.
I was wondering. I didn't hear it.
I had Superman on mine at the one. He's the superstar. He's the George Washington. And then I had Spider-Man on there, but I had Spider-Man at 3. I get that we all have personal biases, but I think you had one crucial miss. I don't know how you have a superhero Mount Rushmore and don't include Batman.
Yes. And the fact that you used band positions instead of, Jefferson, or not, I just said Jefferson. No, he's there. Instead of Lincoln, Roosevelt,
I'll explain
facts.
after. I'll explain after.
But yeah, so Batman's going to be the Abraham Lincoln. No reason. Spider-Man, he's going to be the Teddy Roosevelt. The young blood. And I was between a couple for my 4, but I think there's only one that's really. I mean, yes, with the movies, Iron Man and Captain America are both going to be incredibly popular. Captain America is probably my favorite Avenger, but we're going to rock with Hulk as the Thomas Jefferson here because, everybody knows Hulk. Who didn't, like, there were 2 people I wanted to be when I was 5 years old. That was Spider-Man and the Hulk, and I'm going to leave it there.
Fair.
Nice. That was great.
While we have a
Um,
quick intermission, before Seb goes, I want to explain. I went band positions. One, because I forgot which presidents were on Mount Rushmore. and two, I don't know. I don't know how many of the viewers. I don't even know if you guys remember epic rap battles of history.
yeah.
Winston Churchill versus Teddy Roosevelt. One of the lines is, "If Rushmore was a band, then you'd play bass." So my entire time
Wow.
thinking through the Rushmore guys were thinking of band positions. So
Are just bass people like are they known as like just
they're like the second raters.
I thought drummers would be the.
I
My
like
dad.
drummers. I like
My
drummers.
dad would always tell me this joke. I'm not sure how appropriate it is, but why do drummers always leave their sticks on the dashboard
Why?
Why?
so they can park in the handicap spot?
Oh my gosh. I like drummers though.
Okay. And on that note, let's get right into Seb's Rushmore.
Yes. So yeah, Superman and Batman, I feel like were the two obvious.
Facts.
Which I
Still,
no no
it's
I was
still
gonna
just a
flame
man in
I
a
was gonna
gosh darn
flame
suit.
Ethan,
but for
but then I
star
heard
power,
that his last two were personal favorites. So I can't if he was trying to like base it on like general population, I'd be like, who you talking to? But I'm gonna go with Iron Man. I'm also doing my favorites. Iron Man,
that's
because I
fair.
feel like he's
Another
been
man in a suit.
since the 2000s. I feel like Iron Man is the man, you know. And he obviously he's spoilers, he's gone, but I still feel like he's the man. And then I have Wonder Woman.
Which president is she, or what instrument? Either one.
I know it.
You know what? She'll be Rose. Nah. Roosevelt's Batman. I feel like.
The
I'll put her
fourth one that
as
nobody remembers the name of.
Jefferson, because I feel like, yeah, Jefferson.
So why Wonder Woman by the way? Just curiosity.
Why Wonder Woman?
Yeah,
I
why is she
don't
your
know.
favorite?
I just was thinking like, gotta throw in a woman in there.
Brother starving.
Yeah, bro. Wonder Woman, call me.
Go get
Wonder
some
Woman,
water.
I'll
Go
write
get
you
some
my
water.
number right now.
Go take a lap. Go take a lap.
Wonder Woman, call me. Oh, it's reversed. Oh,
No, not for us. We can read it. All right.
I muted myself somehow.
You probably clicked the mute button if I didn't make my best
Yeah,
guess.
no, the notes did. The notes did
Uh,
as I pushed them down.
anyway, let's get into the draft. We've got an interesting one today. It's going to be sports franchises. I have the first pick. I believe Seb has pick 2. Ethan gets the snake. As much as it pains me to do it, I think there's a clear one in this draft, and I'm going to rock with the New York Yankees. I know Ethan's going to be sad to see that one fall off the board, but 27 rings. Who else is going to go for one?
Wow. Take the Yankees, I won. They are a first round pick though. Or not a first round pick. They are a first round pick. I don't know about
They
first
are the
overall.
best MLB franchise. I don't think there's an
I mean,
argument.
it's undisputed.
They're the
So,
best MLB. No, that's true. I'm kind of surprised. Actually, no, I'm not really surprised it fell to me, but I'm gonna take Real Madrid, best soccer franchise in the world, just based off
okay.
of history currently.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold off on soccer because I know nothing about soccer, and I'm gonna think. I think my overall is actually I was thinking Patriots, but I think in recent
suck.
years, I think I'm gonna rock with the Kansas City Chiefs, and
Huh.
then
Okay.
for the
Okay.
football, for basketball, I think I want to go with. I don't know anything about basketball, and I'm trying to remember who's actually the team that I want to take. I'm gonna go with Golden State Warriors.
Miss. Immaculate miss.
Wow. Wow. Okay. Um, it's either it's this cross between two teams because
Yeah,
there's
for
a good
yeah, they're two.
there's a really good basketball franchise, and then I feel like I'm fine with taking another one of these franchises. I'm gonna take the Bulls. I feel like. Yeah.
You guys are tweaking today. My
No,
goodness.
no. You got a best overall player in the league. At
Well,
the time, the Bulls made basketball relevant,
That's
even
fair.
though
That's
it
fair.
was really relevant before, but like
More
internationally,
relevant. More relevant.
Jordan was the first player like people
He was the first him.
no,
exactly.
Will was the first him.
Austin, you can have him.
See, the logical pick is to take my basketball franchise here, but I think I'm going to roll the dice and say that you guys don't double up on basketball. So I do have to play some defense here. I think there is Real Madrid was the clear one for soccer, but I think there's a clear two, and I'm going to rock with Barcelona. And my other pick, I think I am going to rock with the Patriots. I also have
Patriots are good.
I also have Green Bay on my list because the thing about Green Bay is that their championships are spaced out, whereas New England's have all come since the year of 2002. Good year, by the way.
Great
But yeah,
year.
I'm
Great
gonna rock with Barcelona and New England here.
I
Wait, I
am
have a
going to
question.
pick. Yes.
Are we going right now or historically?
Historically,
Either.
right?
I think
Because
it's. I think
I
it's.
thought historically.
Well, just everything, like the entire franchise. Why are they the
Yeah.
best?
Yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna take the Steelers at 3
Yep. Solid.
Solid.
because they got the rings. Second, I think are they tied with the Patriots or the Patriots went up
Yeah,
there?
another tie.
They're tied. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good history.
Yep.
Still Kenny mid pick it, but
Can he pick six?
Kenny pick 6.
But Tomlin's always going to get him a winning record.
Yeah, dude, he's good. He's a good coach.
I. So I got two. I think hockey. I'm gonna go with the Maple Leafs. And
Okay.
for soccer, I think I honest to God couldn't tell you anything about him or even if it counts.
Pick Tottenham.
I'm gonna go with Man U.
Okay.
With Man U.
I don't know if that's a good pick.
Hmm.
I don't know anything about him either.
I know for a fact it's not a bad pick.
Yeah, that's true.
I
do think I lost in that category.
I'm probably gonna take a baseball team here. You know what? No, I'm taking an NHL team. I'm gonna take the Canadians.
Dang it, man! I wanted that one.
I feel like if I didn't take them there, they wouldn't be there the next time I chose.
No, if you let me get the Canadians, my team would just be too stacked. I mean, it already is. But I'm gonna get my basketball team here. I'm gonna take the Los
There's
Angeles
two.
Lakers.
Mhm.
And I believe that I'm gonna rock with the Detroit Red Wings for my NHL franchise. What's that
Going with
face
a U.S. team?
for hockey?
Yeah.
That's good.
I went with Gretzky. Yeah. Well, no, the Canadians and the
Wasn't
Maple
Gretzky
Leafs.
on the
What, you
Oilers?
guys picked both of the Canadians. Or are there more?
No,
I thought there was
Edmonton
more. I thought there
Oilers.
was.
the
Edmonton
Canucks. The
Oilers,
Canucks,
yeah.
right? The Canucks.
And the
Yeah.
okay.
But yeah, the Canadians and Maple Leafs were the top two for sure.
Didn't Gretzky play on the Oilers?
I have no idea. I may have just goofed up when I said I get Gretzky.
He did. He played some.
He played on the. Oh, I don't know. I think he did play on the Canucks.
Oh, he never played for the Red Wings. Ignore me.
No, I think he played for the Oilers and then the Kings
He played
maybe.
for the Oilers, Kings, Blues, Rangers, Racers.
Rangers
He was undrafted. I didn't know that.
Best hockey player of all time. It's
Yeah.
not even a debate.
Yeah, if you can't tell, I don't follow hockey that closely.
And no, he's like the certified GOAT, and he's been for a
Yeah.
while.
Yeah.
I didn't take a baseball team.
Is Seb going to take there is a clear 2, and is Seb going to take it here?
I will be taking the Dodgers.
Nope, that's the 3.
Really?
Honestly,
Can't
I
do it.
have no idea historically who would be the third. Actually, I think I do. I think historically the third is supposed to be the Cardinals.
I think the Cardinals are 4.
I think I think
I'm
they're-
trying to think of I'm trying to
I
think of
think
2
they're
before you say
for
2.
I think they're 2 for the most World Series rings.
I don't think they are.
It's 2.
No, because I
Why am I
know
thinking?
Red Sox aren't 2.
You sure?
Oh, are they 2?
That's
No,
who I
they're not.
think
I
it
don't
should.
think they are.
Oh no, you're right. It is the Cardinals.
Yeah, so I'm gonna rock with the Cardinals, just based off history.
Yeah. For the record,
Alright.
Seb, Dodgers are 6
You know, LA
behind the Yankees, Cardinals,
got the
Red
fame.
Sox, Athletics, and
That's
Hey,
Giants.
man. You know who I have? Mookie.
You did not just say Mookie.
Dude, I called him Mookie in the party, and I got
Mookie.
flamed. And I got flamed for it. And I was like, you know what?
Who
Mookie's
is
not
that
bad.
to?
To be real.
After that performance by Mookie, I'm sticking with the name.
How about Trey Turner though?
We got
Oh,
we
yeah.
got to talk about this World
Oh,
Baseball
yeah.
Classic a little bit. I was playing
was-
volleyball during Trout's at bat, and I didn't immediately know what happened. But I did send a text right beforehand. I sent it to Chester. I said, "Script says Shohei strikes out Trout to end it," like before the inning started.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah, but Trey Turner, Captain America, he is my favorite player.
He
If I never mentioned that before.
I
I know you have to us. I don't know if it's on the cast though.
Yeah,
Phillies are gonna be good, man.
We'll see. No, Schwarber
1 through 9.
was it? I think it was Schwarby, who his one at bat that ended with the solo shot. That was insane.
yeah. It was like how many
I've
pitches
never
was it?
seen anything in baseball like that. He pulled like 3 balls foul that would have.
Oh yeah, he hit 4 home runs in one at bat.
Yeah, that was insane. That was like the craziest AB I've ever seen.
It's just so like effortless. You just kind of he is. I like his stance too. Y'all didn't see me impersonate
Pause.
it. Y'all didn't see me
Pause.
impersonate it.
Wait, anyway, y'all want to speed run this since I kind of forgot about it? Opening day is coming up. Let's get through our playoff predictions
Oh god.
Oh yeah.
for the
No
MLB. I wrote this down at a bar with Seb not too long ago.
Yeah.
All right,
I gotta pull
so
mine up.
I'm gonna go real quick. My division winners in the NL are the Phillies, Cardinals, and Padres. I've got the Dodgers, Braves, and Cubs sneaking in as wild cards. In the AL, I've got the Yankees, Guardians, and Mariners winning the division. Got the Astros as a wild card, just to be a little different. I don't like the Astros, and I don't want to put them as the division winner. And my other 2 wild cards are going to be the Rays and the Orioles. We'll see. I know a lot more about football than baseball, so those were the football ones we did way back are going to be more accurate.
I will go next, and I did not do this because I didn't think we were doing it today. I know we
You just
talked
had the
about it, but
unfortunate
I totally botched on like
predicament.
plotting it. So I'm just gonna rock with the Yankees win the World Series. On it. That's what we're
Wow.
going with.
Wow.
We're going with.
Are you a Yankees fan? Don't answer that. Don't answer that. I got for my AL.
Yes, I am.
Cue the intro.
Un video más, mi gente. Me gustaría saber de dónde tú pides tiempo.
For the
Shut
AL, I have the Blue Jays, Guardians, and Astros winning their conferences or divisions, I should say. I don't know why I said conferences. And the Yankees, Orioles, and Rangers making the wild cards.
Rangers aren't making
And-
the wild card.
Dude, DeGrom.
DeGrom hasn't pitched a full season since
Just wait.
Forever.
Just wait. You know what? They might be my
else
underdog
do they
World
have?
Series pick.
Who else do they have? Name another player on the Rangers. Name one other player on the Rangers.
Brad Miller.
All right, he doesn't count. Name another starter on the Rangers.
Will Colbert. That's
I
a
don't-
made up name. No idea.
Hans
No idea.
Suganda. Speaking of which, can you just put a picture like right down here below Austin for us
Of Hans.
of Hans Suganda?
Yeah, I can do that.
And then
He's
up
going to be
here,
in the Sweet 16.
No,
I
down
gotta
here, down here,
picture-
down here.
down here. No, I want
Down
Hans here. I want Hans here.
Over here.
And then I want real quick over Seb. I want
Wait.
Hasbula. And then to finish, I want to just pop up on the screen really quickly any image of your choice.
Okay, we'll see if I can make that happen.
Wow.
And
Can you-
it's
and
that
then
image.
also-
Yes.
Can you remind me after this? I need to fire Brittany.
Oh, you're going through another one.
Another, I know.
You just fired. You just fired Quan last
Bethany.
last time. we recorded.
Bethany got fired.
Oh,
Because she was part of the reason why we didn't have any connection in Alaska.
gotcha.
Yeah. So
You just
Bethany
can't find a
out,
good.
and Brittany, I gotta find a secretary that doesn't have a B name.
That's true.
I do have a couple applicants that I had from last time. I have Edward, Ethan,
Hmm.
Escobar.
Huh?
Escobar's he's Gio's brother.
Yeah. Bad stuff with the cops, a couple criminal activity, and
He's got a
public
family to feed.
urination apparently. And then I have two women that were still on the list. Lola and then Rochelle. Spelled like Rachel though, but pronounced Rochelle.
Hmm.
Yeah. So I don't know. I gotta review those.
Yeah.
Review them. We'll see what happens.
Dude, I'm bad with names. The only applicant I remember is Escobar
I mean,
and Rochelle, because you just mentioned her.
yeah. Good.
All right. We're gonna end it here, and I'm about to slap on the screen the craziest picture you have ever seen. See y'all in the next one.